Above us, only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do.
Mr. Kumar Nadesan could be credited with most of those contributions and services. His silent service on behalf of the government of His Excellency Ranil Wickremesinghe, the President, may I mention, for the upliftment of the less privileged population of our country, which has changed the lives of thousands of people in our country. And we look forward to see, as we have declared, the next 25 years of progress. What you have laid down, Mr. Nadesan, will definitely contribute to a much more humane life for all of them. In the campaign to eradicate drug menace, when you were President of Sri Lanka Anti-Narcotics Association is tremendous and commendable, and an issue with which today we are all engulfed and working to overcome this problem that is facing our societies. Worthiness of giving this prestigious award to Mr. Nadesan become all the more clearer when we read the criteria which he says. The award is conferred on those who work for better understanding of India, India's philosophy, India's contribution internationally. I'm happy to hear High Commissioner Bagli mention that Indians overseas lives across on all continents, right across the world. In almost every nation, Indian expatriates are living. The award is conferred on those who work for better understanding, as I mentioned, and for social and humanitarian causes in India and especially abroad. I remember Kumar Nadesan, which I would like to recall while introducing me to the audience in Sri Lanka, India Society. Last March, almost 1 year ago, mentioned about the political achievements of my father and mother and the active participation in the Indian independence movement, and expressed confidence that I would attain a higher position in the political hierarchy. Mr. Nadesan, very humble as Prime Minister to mention that I did not know that you had a knowledge of the extra sciences that we always are able to predict the future. Then I was the Education Minister at the time. Now the Prime Minister, I wonder whether Mr. Nadesan has forecasting skills. in addition to the qualities listed before his name, Mr. Nadesan. Mr. Nadesan now heads Virakesari, one of the leading Tamil daily newspapers in Sri Lanka. Founded almost in 1930, it is the oldest and the largest circulated Tamil newspaper. Virakesari is owned by Express Newspapers Limited, a leading print and web media organization in Sri Lanka. You have been able to give leadership to it. Management is a problem today. Changing world, changing financial circumstances, changing economics, and country like Sri Lanka's present crisis. You are commendable to that field of managing such an important institution. Mr. Kumar Nadesan also is doing a yeoman service as chairman of Sri Lanka Press Institute and represent the Newspaper Society of Sri Lanka. In addition, he serves as chairman of the Press Complaints Commission of Sri Lanka. His services to enhance professionalism in Sri Lanka media is highly praiseworthy. I have brought no complaints to you, and I have never asked any question from Mr. Nadesan holding office in these areas over the long career I've had. Today, there is much talk about the social media and its lack of ethics and professionalism. My friends might not agree with me, but I know silently they would agree. I do not believe the governments should control media. We stand for that. However, media should ensure ethical standards. Yesterday, I met a group of South Asian media personalities, including from India and the neighboring nations, attending regional conference on fake news, disinformation, propaganda in international relations when they were in Colombo. These media experts of the region were unanimous in their opinion that fake news and disinformation cause havoc in society. They said it is responsibility of the media to educate people how to recognize false news, which is not going to be easy thing, but also keep us on alert. And our region also, perhaps through them, are also alerted of the issues that could come. The prestige of Pravasi Bharatiya Saman can be gauged from the list of its early recipients, Mr. Nadesan. With all respect, Prime Minister of Mauritius, Jagannath, former President of Singapore, Excellency S.R. Nathan, former Commonwealth Secretary, Siddharth Rampal, and many other outstanding international figures. Therefore, this August forum, India-Sri Lanka Society is doing a yeoman service to foster the friendship and cooperation between our two countries, two nations, totally committed to democracy. Our bonds of friendship, Excellency, day by day increases. Closer cooperation develops within us. India has been the closest and the strongest friend when Sri Lanka faced the most severe crisis, unprecedented, the bankruptcy debt crisis. It is India that intervened, gave the supporting hand for the Sri Lanka economy to come back to life again. As I mentioned, the two nations totally committed to democracy, India being world's biggest democracy, and Sri Lanka with a proud record of enjoying universal franchise for the last 90 years. In this manner, we have been contributing the democratic process right across the Asian continent. Mr. Nadesan, on behalf of the government and the people of Sri Lanka, once again I thank you for your relentless efforts to enhance relations between our two nations, and congratulations once again for bringing prestige and honor to the country as a Sri Lanka Putra. I wish you all the best. Thank you.